Well, I think obviously getting in the playoffs was a confidence builder for us. Any way you look at it, this team beat us, I think, in game 4, 5, and 6, if I'm not mistaken. So they, in the end, took over, and so we got a long way to go and understand that. We start a second segment here tonight. It's an important game for us. We play back-to-back. So it's important to really get off to a good start here tonight and play well.
Mike, in your experience, is there a lot of carryover emotion the first time a team plays another team in the playoff?
Well, I think if you build a rivalry against a team, I think it can be. I mean, you know, obviously this team's rivalry, I think, is much more with Pittsburgh than with Toronto, and so that would be their focus. We've only played one team in the last 3 years in the playoffs, and so you know, I guess for us it's that way, but to me it's the game you're playing right now, and you got to get focused and ready to play.
Were you pleased when you saw the schedule this year with a few less back-to-backs than before?
Well, obviously, and you know, I mean, you know, what I always look at the back-to-back, I just look at the schedule and I say, is the other team playing the next day? If they're not playing the next day, why are we playing back-to-back?
How different is this Washington team to the one you saw?
Was there a pause there?
A little.
Dramatic pause.
It was.
Okay.
I think we left.
Okay,
enough.
good. Okay, what?
How different is this Capitals team from the one you saw in the spring, or how similar?
Well, I think both teams are different, and I think that happens each and every year. But the bottom line is they're a good team. They got real good players, and they're going to be a handful tonight. And I think we got a good team, and I think we can be a handful if we play right. So, you know, our focus is on getting our team ready to go, and I'm sure Trotsy's doing the same with his.
Mike, what do you think of the way Austin Matthews has kind of evolved this game, and what do you think of him so far?
Well, I mean, he's a good player trying to get better each and every day. What I like about him is how hard he works and how competitive he is and how much he wants to get better. And, you know, the best players in the league, the superstars, they love hockey more than everyone else. So they can work at it harder and longer than the next guy. And to me, that's what passion does for you, and that's what the great players have.
Did he earn your trust maybe quicker than you thought he might have?
I don't know. I feel like we've been coaching him forever, so, you know, I don't know. He's a good player for us. We put him out there. We like him. He works hard.
How's moments in Austin's shot that make it so deceptive when we talk about the deception?
I don't know. You should talk to the goaltenders. They'd know better than me.
Your depth at fourth-line center help you achieve four-line balance on a game-to-game basis?
Well, I just think what we're doing there is we're trying to figure that all out. When we decided, instead of just having a knee-jerk reaction, to really figure it out and give them both time. And each time different guys played, there's lots of reasons why he should stay in, but we've liked what's gone on thus far, and so at this point we're still a few games away from deciding.
Is that easier to do when you have two veterans who have been through more or less everything in this league and kind of understand it a bit?
It's easier to do when you're winning.
When teams play each other like you guys did last year, 6 games and all those overtimes, is there any kind of carryover as far as, does it build a rivalry between two teams? You guys are going to play each other later this year in outdoors?
Well, I think obviously, you know, like I tried to say earlier, I think these guys' rivalries with Pittsburgh, and saying all that, it's the only team we've played here in the playoffs in the last few years, so we obviously know who they are, and it was a lot of fun for us to play against them. They took over the series at the end of it, and so we got a lot of work to do and understand that.